Okay, howdy everybody. Welcome back. Vormithrax here. Time for some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Continuing Noah's Bizarre Battle-Ark adventures in impractical vehicle design. That's kind of where we're at, what we're doing. Let's see. Bring that screen up. Leave that there. And I forgot to send out some notifications. One moment. Do that. All right, got that taken care of. Let's see, what else do I need to fiddle with? I think other than that, we're good to go. All right, so what's going on? Happy Friday. All right, so Noah, our combat mechanic, don't think we made much progress or difference in our stats last episode. We discovered towards the end of the episode that we're heading to a crisis on our vehicle, in that we're going to zero out our off-road capability. If we just keep adding more and more weight to this thing. We were at 24%, I think, when it was just frames and wheels. And we've got a lot of stuff to add, and it's down to 18 already. So if I just keep going, I think we're going to add so much more weight that we won't be able to move the vehicle eventually. And then I'll have to tear things down. So I've got to make a decision here pretty quick, whether or not to strip the weight back off again, back down below the amount we can use the boom crane on, 40,000, whatever the number is, and then add a bunch more wheels, then put everything back on again. That way we start with a higher off-road percentage, and then when we keep adding, it'll drop, but we'll still have something that can move off of roadways, because we've got to be able to do that. So that's kind of our big problem at the moment. Is trying to figure out how we're going to deal with that. Should have used light frames? Never. Never. No way. Nah, it's not more engines. I mean, I don't think the engines... do more engines help with the off-road number? I don't remember. I remember what takes away from the off-road percentage, weight, and what adds to it, wheels. Does more motive power actually improve the off-road number, though? Or just the standard speeds? I'm not sure. Well, you gotta be careful about the whole just use lighter frames in the middle thing, because collisions don't work in a way that they're only going to affect the frames that actually touch what gets collided with. It's a complicated system and process, but I mean, I can hit things with the front of the vehicle and have crap break down here in the middle. So it's not as simple an answer as, oh, just do heavy frames on the outside and then make everything else light frames. That doesn't work. So I'm hesitant to try to do that. I'd rather just go more power and, you know, more weight and more wheels and so on. I'd rather just thunder our way through it that way than trying to get all fancy with other options. So we'll see. But I got to make the decision soon. I got to make the estimate on whether we're going to be able to drive with just a small amount we've accomplished so far of this section and getting the boards and the walls and the doors and so on in. We've already lost almost a quarter of our off-road power. And given that progression, if I fill the rest in equally and don't make many other changes, we're going to have no off-road capability by the time I finish. Or fairly large amount before I finish. So, given that possibility, what do we do? Is it, what was the number? Is it 40,000 or is it 44,000? I forget. 44,000. So, I'd have to strip off 10,000 pounds at this point. Nope, 12,000 pounds. I'd have to pull 12,000 pounds off in order to then slip on as many more 32-inch wheels as we can put. Should have just thrown them all on there to begin with. I don't have any experience in building vehicles this large. I wasn't figuring I would have this much of a weight problem. How many more wheels do I got? We got quite a few more wheels. So what is that? 10, 17? We got 17 more wheels. So if we took 16 of those and put 8 more on each side, we'd get weight as well, but we'd get more off-road percentage in contrast to the weight we'd add, and I think it would still be a net benefit. So, yeah. I got the wheels. I would just have to strip out 12,000 pounds of weight, which is... Oops. Heavy-duty frames are 200 pounds per. So 10 of those would be 2,000 pounds. Oh my goodness. 2,200 pounds for 10 of those. And I need 12,000 to go away? Wow. Wow. I'd have to take off the top, like, 4 layers of the vehicle. How much is the engine? Oh, get over here. Where did I put the engine? Yeah, gas turbine engine. Weight is 7,000 pounds all by itself. Well, that would get me a little ways forward. If I pull the engine out, I'd have to get to it. So 7,000 pounds there. That means I'd still need to get another 5 taken off the vehicle. That's only a couple 100 pounds, so that's not really going to help much. Oh, that's the frame. Where's that other engine? $562, so about 7,600. I'd still need roughly 5,000. It's about 22 frames. I took the engine out and the top 2 layers of frames, because we're at what, 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it would be really close. If I took the top 2 layers of frames out and the jet engine, we'd be pretty close to it. Now, let's see. Got 5 locations for wheels currently. If I doubled them up, put 10 more on directly adjacent to the wheels we've got. Maybe do one more set on the interior? Not sure. I don't know that placement actually really has any effect. We also have the added issue of needing more materials, so we still need to make a material run. What did I note last time? We need heavy frames, cargo carriers and pipes, electronic scraps, and sheet metal. So, lots of general parts, some of which we could get fairly easily. And I had somebody remind me on my YouTube videos. I forget the name, so sorry if you're watching. I forgot. But way up north, way up north, right up here, in this hazardous waste sarcophagus, there is a cargo truck in the interior bay in this back section here, which we ignored previously because it's, you know, radiated, but we're immune to radiation now. So we could actually go in there and spend the time to disassemble the entire vehicle, drag it out front, and throw the parts into a travel vehicle, and then drive them back on home. That, or disassemble. I don't remember if I even looked if it was drivable or not, because we'd have to dismantle a couple of big long sections of door and wall to get the vehicle out if we were going to drive it somewhere. But a better solution would probably be to disassemble it on site, and then we'd also be able to disassemble the rest of the materials in the top level of the sarcophagus, so that we can take those back. So if we're to do that, we're going to need more cargo space in the Humvee. So somewhere on the way up that direction, we would want to stop and swap out our trunks for cargo spaces. Don't think I have marked any local here, but we'd have to, I'm sure we'd find some on our way up that direction. So I could take out the center aisle addition. I could take one full row out. When we were building it, I wasn't sure of the full dimensions, so I could shave an entire side off here, move this over one, so we just have a single middle space passing through the center of the vehicle. We're gonna have some extra space anyway. Checking in with chat. Yeah, I need a center aisle. I can't take out both center positions. And we need two on each side of the cell position. So I could shave one out. That I could do. Throw the balance of the vehicle off, and I kind of like the idea of having two spaces. So I'm probably not going to. While I could technically probably save some space that way. All it would really effectively do, I think, is save me 5 minutes of me ripping frames off to get the weight down so I can toss on another 20 wheels. I think the wheels will solve the problem. Alright, so we're going to be taking a trip no matter what. Probably... Which would I rather do first? Probably go get the materials first. That way I can make decisions based on the materials we've got. So if it's a full cargo truck up there, it's... God, how big was that again? 6 by 11? Something like that? 5 by 11? You're 5 or 6 wide, I forget. And it's deeper than this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Either 9 or 10, I think. I'm not sure 1 is going to be enough to satisfy all of our requirements for heavy frames for all the rest of the hatches and doors and so on that we need. And we'll have to keep in mind all those other parts that we also need. Yeah, we can do the tear down later. Let's go get the parts first. That way we've got everything on hand and I can make better guesstimates. All right, so let's go get some water. Gotta make sure we gear up. We need our phase immersion suit. Sure. Take those. I don't think we'll need that battery. I've got an extra one I left in the vehicle. And we should be 100% radiation proof, even with it turned off. Completely protects against radiation. So we can spend as much time as we want in the Hazardous Waste sarcophagus. Doing things. Got a little bit of food in the back. Do I have MREs? 5. We need to grab some more food items as well while we're out and about, so that's probably it. We got our heavy guns, which we probably won't need, but, you know, just in case. We do have our 50 cal installed. Plenty of other guns and ammo. AIDS. Got the torch. Should I leave some of this home? Because we're going to be trying to transport back a bunch of stuff. The idea is to put 5 cargo spaces in. 6, 7 cargo spaces. And we'll be able to transport quite a bit. Treats for Zombie Dog. He's downstairs somewhere. So we'll have to wait just a little bit. Getting low on the Mega Biscuits. I'll probably have to upgrade that to Jerky Treats. As soon as he shows up again. Yeah, he's hanging out downstairs. So, remind me in a bit. We'll get him. So yeah, so we're gonna pull stuff out for the trip. Barrett scout rifle. Sort by volume. Oh, I still have my plate armor. Yeah, we don't need that or the hazmat suit anymore. Those can stay. Not going to use the ballistic vest. I'll keep the CBMs with me. I might decide to fix them up and clean them up and put them through the process. Alright, most of the rest of this isn't really taking up much space. So we'll just put this stuff away. Got my repair kit. Got my repair kit. I don't know if I'm gonna get tired soon. Not critically important anyway. I understand the design you're talking about, Six Eves. I'm just not interested in doing it that way. I want to preserve my center aisle. I have other ways I can solve the problem without stripping out my center aisle. Trying to think if I want to make any other stops on the way. I should probably wait for morning. I don't like driving at night because I need to be able to see things that I want to deconstruct. Other evac shelter is going to have not enough of the things I need. I won't worry about that. The answer to every problem is always more power. it's a simple solution. Got my tools. That part's not a problem. Let's go ahead and get these CBMs fixed up first, I guess. Or while we're waiting. Am I carrying them around, or are they sitting in here? They're sitting in here. We got the autoclave pouches. Let's see. Activate. Headlamp. Activate. Our inventory. Finger pick. Mend. Just go to the source of the water. And we don't use what's in my storage. Alright, so they're all cleaned. Oh, don't need the finger pick. Fine. Go throw it in the trash pile. Already got the finger. Okay, next up. Too much crap. Too much crap in one spot. Heat pack? Am I carrying that around? Okay, mended, cleaned, packed. Go ahead and get them dropped in. Joint servo. Activate autoclave. Now, what do we do for the next hour and a half while we wait for that? Start taking frames off while we wait. It's 3:40, so it'll be 5 o'clock when that first one's done. Clean up our mess a bit. Hey there, Halligan Bar. What are you doing over here? Take out the jet engine. I'm going to take out the engine, so we might as well do that now. I forget exactly where it's at. There, so 1 up. 2 up, 1 over from the welding rig. I think we're going to be too far away. If this thing can even pick it up. Yeah, I didn't think so. Lifting 7. Yeah, it should be able to. We're just not close enough. Yeah. So, I guess we'll mount the other one in a different spot and take it out that way. Remove. Crane. Ball. Alright, there's the big engine. I'm just going to leave the small engine in place, just in case we do need to move it. So look at that. We took the big engine out, and we gained off-road capability. Set you aside for now. What, 15 minutes or so for this to be done? Joint servo CBM sterile. Yeah, we're draining our batteries pretty good with all this autoclaving. Alright, 5:30. Sun will be coming up pretty soon. Let's just have a snack. We still overweight? Still overweight. Still a little warm, still massively encumbered. Mostly because I'm wearing welding goggles, among other things. Double backpacking it still. Too worried about that. As long as I avoid close encounters with nasty things right up in my face, that doesn't affect my gunfire any. When did I take torso damage? Did I overheat or something so much that we took torso damage? I don't remember. Okay, the sun has risen. Headlamp. Possibly torso scratching. Yeah, that could have been it. Any damage will cause it to go into this status, so that is a likely thing. Gun is mostly fully reloaded. I think we're good. Let's start our trip to the north again. So, cargo spaces, food, and then sources of all of the other things. The Hazardous Waste sarcophagus itself is going to be a fairly good place to get some of the materials we need. I gotta remind myself what this helicopter has. Hey, Mr. Zombie, I'm gonna beat you to death with a Halligan bar. You understand that, right? So, lots of steel drums. Frames, steel platings, stowboards. What does the stowboard give? Stowboard does give sheet metal. I do need sheet metal. I think I can get it quicker elsewhere. Steel plating I also do need. Don't... Whoops. Didn't mean to actually try to remove that. This one's close enough to home, I can just really quickly run up and grab stuff, so I'm going to leave this one alone. Let's move a little further away. Okay, so the labs... Trying to remember this finale. I didn't mark it. Was that the Smart Shot one? I don't think I ever went back down and finished this one. A lot of shelves in the barracks and other things. We might make a stop at that lab. Might be able to pull a lot of the other materials out. Especially, what else was on my list? Sheet metal from all the shelves. Electronic scraps from the computers. No cargo carriers, but pipes would be another pretty good one. And frames, but kind of not a great source for frames. Well, kind of depends. Machinery rooms, but yeah, we'll go in and take a peek real quick. There's some cargo spaces, a couple of them. That'll be a good start. This is out in the middle of nowhere, so we can grab these while we're here. Take that fence apart for the pipes. No enemies anywhere nearby? Cool. Give me that cargo space, please. Cargo spaces are out. Don't want standard frames. Not worried about most of the rest of this right now. Oh, I didn't bring the welder with me. I should have. Guess I can run it off my internal power. So, there's two. Don't need the steel frame. Really? Not considered furniture, huh? One whole pipe? That's not a good source. Either ordained bump. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is not a good source. We'll grab those. That'll take too much time and nonsense effort. Moose! Can't remember anything too dangerous that I need to worry about. House materials. Metal. Metal I need. Canned chicken. It's the dreaded zombie dog. Okay, more like it. Sheet metal, small electric motors. I need tiny. Tiny's what I need. Yeah, electronic scrap for tiny electric motors. And pipes and sheet metal. All sheet metal, copper wires, amplifiers, plastic chunks, light detector, solder. Electronic scrap. Is it worth taking small electric motors at 11 pounds each just to scrap them? I'm sure it's worth the time. Yep. There's in the toilet. You are correct. Probably throw on my earplugs just to keep from having to respond to that constantly. 32 pipes. 8 sheet metal. Damn it! I just separated them and then I joined them back up again. Okay, bedrooms, fencing, crates. Oh, Other parts. Oh. This solves my sheet metal and pipes question or issue, so I want all this. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need total, so we might just remember and come back for more later. All and there. Uh-oh. We have a sighting. Hey, buddy. What you here for? Give me a second. Oh. Yeah, we have to upgrade the Mega Biscuit. I don't have any near me, so we're upgrading to Jerky Treat. Alright, come over here. And then turn around. How about one way up here? Just out of reach. Alright, one more and we're done. Here, we'll break it in half. Alright, last one. There you go. Zombie dog's covered. Yeah, he's a Labradortle. About 90% Labrador, 10% Doodle. Are you? Okay, everybody say goodbye to Mr. Zombie Dog. That's it, buddy. You can go now. Okay, back to work. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was dragging all this stuff back. I was pondering smashing my way through the fence here. Our earplugs so we don't have to listen to the shoggoth make its shoggothy noises. The computer over there for some scraps, but hopefully we can find a computer room for that kind of thing. Let's see. Barracks have both been looted, but they've got lots of shelves. Actually, let me go look at what numbers we've got so far. Reset. So 72 pipes and 32 sheet metal. 630 pounds and 112 liters already. One of the Autodocks. Got a barracks marked there that, what, I have not been into? Mutagen vaults. I got into that barracks. Did I get into the... Did I just not mark it off? Oh, I got into the armory too, so that one's looted. But we do have shelves, lockers, all that fun stuff. Rivtech guns. Rivtech submachine gun with the RM20 40-round magazine. That's the grenade launcher. Oh, shotgun. Yeah, shotgun man. So, more pipes and sheet metal. So we know we can come up here to get as much of this stuff as we might need. £3 carry weight. Yeah, I'm not going to try to drag all this stuff all the way out. How do you turn on the Weariness Info? It's part of the interface information right there. Sidebar information. But yeah, you also have to be running experimental. I don't remember when this got added, but so I don't know. Sidebar options, weariness, turn it on, turn it off. Put it wherever you want it in your interface, but that should be it. If it's not showing up, I don't know what to tell you. It might have to do with which version you're running. I always run classic. I think by default it's labels or compact, I forget which. I'm not sure why they made that change originally, but yeah. I only turned it on, I don't normally play with it. I only turned it on because we were doing so much vehicle work. It was actually semi-useful to be able to watch that, to know when I needed to go to sleep. Alright, more Autodocks. So, we don't have a friendly nurse here for the installation of those CBMs. Where did I mark the lab that had the friendly one? We had to go a ways. But this far northern one? Nope, that's the mini nuke one. I don't remember now. I know there was another lab over here somewhere. Must be down south. Wasn't the research facility? That's the finale. No finale. I don't remember now. I don't really need any particular one to install the power storage. Could get the power storage installed pretty easily. Might be able to do the nano serve without help as well. I still have my badge on. I do still have my badge. Maybe we'll pop up and we'll grab the materials. Know that I have anesthesia with me. I know I just left some laying around. Sure. Yeah, I guess I can. Whoops. Oh, did it finish and I put it in my inventory? Barrel. Okay, that one's not done. Alright, we'll wait for that one to finish up. Very hot? I don't look very hot. We'll go get a few more things. So 1600, we'll come back, we'll grab that, and we'll go down and see if we can get them installed. I do need to go find some anesthesia. I don't think I have any on this floor. There were, what, 4 Autodocks on this floor? Did I leave anesthesia in any of them? Not. Is there any on the table? There is. Yeah, I'm not sure if some people know that that anesthesia is sitting there. Machinery, mutagen vault. Dogs. Electronic scraps, plastic chunks, fires. There's the metal tank. Steel chain. I'm gonna stop grabbing sheet metal and pipes for now, I think. Large electric motor. All the electric motors I don't have. Steel frame. That's one of the frame locations for if you're trying to build your metalworking stuff. You don't have access to vehicles for some reason. Power converters, amplifiers, wire, electronic scraps. That's super heavy. Alright, nothing too exciting. Standard electric motor. Take the amplifiers. There. Scrap. Cool. I think that'll do for the moment. For this one. So, sheet metal we've got a bit of. We've got some electronic scraps. Pipes. I just need more pipes and then lots of cargo carriers. And of course the heavy frames. So primarily the heavy frames, which you're going to get from the vehicle. And then the cargo carriers, which we have to locate by driving around looking for cargo trucks that we can access. Otherwise, we've found pretty much what we need. We know we can come back and get a lot more. That is good. Hop back upstairs. Drop this in the truck. Grab that last CBM and do some more installs. We are extremely weary and tired. Good thing we're going to go take a nap on the operating table. And we're hungry. Let's take care of that. Cheese. I can pop open our chicken. Go down and do some surgery. Okay, power. Whoops. Oh, I didn't grab the other two while I was up there. I forgot I had dropped them. My bad. %9 on the joint servo. I'm willing to risk it. Yeah, I'm okay. Please don't break my legs. Still tired? Our weariness is down to moderate. We take a nap here while we're here. We have a pillowcase with a pillow, a quilt, so we're good for pretty much everything. Let's just go to sleep. It's about 8 in the evening, so it's not a terrible time to go to sleep. Either Soggy Deaf Guy, thanks for the sub. NPCs can perform surgery. There's a doctor NPC you can get to through a chain of quests that can do it as well. Friendly nurse is the easiest way with the doctor's badge.